Well, this is not my favorite part of the job, but it must be done. It's time to see if I can find out what's going on with the water in this house. When we buy these houses, we never ever know what we're getting into. And in this particular case, it's a crawl space that I have to get into. It is also one of these houses where all the mechanicals are down here and the water, I'm told, does not work. I don't know what that means. Whether it's shut off someplace or if it is just completely destroyed. I don't seem to be able to find a wellhead yet, which is interesting in and of itself. The ground down here is exceptionally wet. I do have some lighting with me. It's not very bright. Might be just enough for today to find out where the lines are at least. Here's something that looks like it should be a softener setup that is completely bypassed, but I'm going to follow those lines around and we'll see where we go. Well, I got good news, bad news, good news, and bad news. So I opened up some of the vents in here. They were covered up, which of course is contributing to the moisture issues. I found the well pump and the regulator tank. It's all the way in the back, behind the furnace, way in the far corner of the house. I plugged it in and it works, but there's no water pressure building, so I'm probably gonna have to have someone come and take a look at that. The other thing that's good news is there's a sump pit here, and the cords have been hanging. They're not being run. I plugged it in, and it works. The switch is still good too. And then that coupling gave loose, and I am soaked because I was standing right there. So, progress and a mess at the same time. Well, first things first, we got to clean out some of the junk, the plastic that wasn't working, and some very deteriorated metal down there, and some other interesting things. I do believe I've also found a Pepsi 2-liter from the Reagan administration. Okay. Well, what's going on today is I've got a roll of plastic up there, and I'm doing some measurements, and I am cutting vapor barrier and installing it in the crawl space. Now, I've removed a little bit of the scary from the crawl space by, well, first of all, running this fan. Secondly, adding 500 watts of work light, and that really helps. You can see the first piece is tacked in back there, and I'm going to be putting this down the whole wall and lining the entire floor. We're going to do the whole thing. So how this works is it's a 10 by 100 roll, and wow, it is icky down here. There's just so many spider webs and dust webs and things. This 10 by 100 roll, I'm measuring from the sill there down to about 6 inches past the floor, and that allows me to bring this down, and then the new piece will go over the top and be taped in place, creating a moisture barrier down here. This is really important because this is a low lot, and while we can add some drainage that'll fix the problems we've seen so far, the reality is there is a lot of water that has come this direction. So what we're going to do is continue to install this, and we'll give you an update soon. I've been showing you work as I go, and the scary crawl space is less scary. We've got kind of a before and after halfway done shot here. You can see it's tacked up the sides, taped down around the bottom, and I'm going to move you quickly over, but what a difference. This is taped and covered all the way up. It is so much nicer to walk in here. I can't even describe how much better this is. Now, we have just had discussions on replacing this and getting rid of the rusty bits, and we're going to move this upstairs. In fact, we're going to go tankless. We'll get rid of some of the rusty lines and get things working down here, but knocking down the water, getting the heat and AC working. We're going to put a softener upstairs and get rid of this. So a lot of the things that are hanging here, like the gas line and all that, will be gone as well. What a huge difference having the walls lined, having the floor lined, and being able to crawl around down here where it's dry. Well, thanks for joining us in the crawl space today. You can see in this photo the well pump is in the back there, and so we're going to wait to finish the lining until we've got that water issue sorted out. But you can see most of the ground is now covered, as are the walls, so we've got a different space to work in. I can't wait to provide you all the updates once we get the mechanicals figured out.